One of the biggest blocks that I had to getting sober over the years was the fact that I've worked in the arts for pretty much my entire adult life. And there's always been this stigma around drugs and alcohol and your artistic output. I thought that if I got sober, it was going to negatively affect my work. And a big problem with that was, the first big project that I made, I was drunk and it worked out really well. And so I held on to that. I thought, well, it worked once, so it's going to work every time from now on. And obviously that just wasn't true. It's not like it didn't serve its purpose in what I do. I mean, drugs and alcohol, they do serve a certain purpose in the arts. But I was so worried that it would be the end of me for some reason. But honestly, looking back, that was just, my alcoholism. It was a self-preservation of my alcoholism. I was looking for any reason not to get sober. So when I did finally get sober, I was pleasantly surprised that it was the exact opposite. All of the things that I loved doing, I was now better at. I was more clear-headed. There were certain aspects that I had to adjust. I wasn't as reckless as I had been before that, but that just meant that I had to think more about what I was doing, plan better. But all the things that I had kind of forgotten about in the arts that I've always loved, drawing, writing, playing music, all of these things, they came right back to me. And I found them to be actually a huge part of my recovery. And I was just elated that all of these things I thought that I had lost, I could now do, and they didn't feel like work. I was doing them the same way that I did them when I was younger, when I was a teenager, when I was a kid. I was doing them just for the sake of doing them. So if you are an artist and you're worried that it's gonna somehow cripple your art, I know that that's not true. And so many artists that I know now who have gotten sober, we all say the exact same thing, that we were dead wrong. And we're so happy that we were able to figure that out. So if you are having a hard time, you're working in the arts, there are a lot of sober artists out there who would love to help.